Hello and welcome to the Philippines. I had just met an expat and his Filipino wife at Gaisano Island Mall on Mactan Island. And we were off to go to Rico's famous Lechon place. We're taking a tricycle here from the mall, and I think it was 40 pesos for this ride, a little under $1 for three of us. If you're going as a group, we were going as a group. We're not picking up any additional passengers. I think if you get on a trike with additional passengers, it's usually 8 pesos per person. So anyway, we had commandeered this one to take us where we wanted to go. And lots of food stands, almost anywhere you go. Food stands and little pots of food sitting outside people's houses where they try to make a little bit of money. Mactan is a much more laid-back area than is Cebu City, in my opinion. Looks like some new apartments going up there. And we drove by a couple of different developments. Look like either condos or apartment type buildings. A lot of tricycles over here, and you'll usually find them parked near the malls, near the shopping areas, different places where they know the jeepneys let people off. My friends here, they live in what they call an apartment over here for less than 10,000 pesos, less than $200 US a month, and I'll show you that in another video. And the area, and if you're on a tight budget, those types of things are available. There's some more budget, looks like apartments going up, apartments or condominiums there on the left. Anyway, it's best to find a Filipino to help you find a budget place to rent. And she had found that, and I think she'd been living there a little bit before her husband came over. When I first came here in 2015 and started searching the internet for places to live, it seemed to me that the places on Mactan Island were less expensive than those in Cebu City, Mandaue City area. My thought at the time was that I didn't want to live across a bridge, and at that time I didn't realize how the traffic could be such an issue coming across a bridge different times a day. So even now, I appreciate that if you're going to live, and many of the people who live on Mactan Island don't come across that bridge very often. There are malls, there's most of what you would need there on the island. They have an immigration office that deals with visa renewals there at Gaisano Island Mall, right between the two bridges. And there are times you'll have to come over if you want to go to a larger mall, if you want to go to the larger full-service immigration office in Mandaue City. But you can survive there quite well, and generally is less expensive. Just depends on your lifestyle, your budget, where you want to be. Now Rico's, they had suggested we go to Rico's, a Lechon place, and it turned out to be quite good. I've had some real fatty Lechon in the past, and I've been a little leery of having Lechon. And this place, they served it up. They had a big crowd there. And the place across the street, which was also a chain, Lechon place, they had a lot fewer people. And once I saw the meat and what they were serving up, I could understand why. Very good. And I believe they have a number of different stores, restaurants here in the Cebu City area, Mactan Island. Right, that makes sense. Coming up here on the right, you can see a development, condo, apartments, whatever they're called, and it's quite large. Goes back in there ways. And there again on the left as well, apartments or condos. Lots of these different houses have apartments for rent, rooms for rent, and it's best just to go into an area you think you might want to live and just start walking around asking people. One of my concerns about where I live is security. If I rent a house, as nice as that would be, and I have valuables in there and I decide to take a trip, will those valuables be there when I get back? Now they're on the right, another apartment condo complex going up. Lots of developments over here on Mactan Island, housing developments, condo developments, scattered across the relatively small island, but Mactan is where the international airport is, so it can be convenient for those types of things, and also has an industrial park over here, quite a few businesses over here. And here is Rico's. And I'll give you a look at that food here in a second. Happy chef. This is sisig, and it's different wherever you get it, it seems. And this is some of the lechon, pretty meaty stuff, very good. And here's a look around the restaurant, very clean and comfortable place to eat. This restaurant is in Lapu-Lapu in Mactan Island, I believe, on Mactan Island, and their website is a pretty good website. You can even order there. Says that they're going to soon be opening about 5 restaurants in the Manila area, and they have a corporate office over in Cebu City in Manila, and I don't think that they have another restaurant open in Cebu City at this time, but I could be wrong about that. Definitely worth the trip over there if you want to get to taste some of the best lechon. The website says that a former president, Joseph Estrada, found out about this place, heard about it through a friend, and went, and he was one of 3 people that went up to the presidential palace, and his was selected as the best lechon, and that was the big part of how he became very popular. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, please share the video, please subscribe. Safe travels to you all, and we'll see you next time.